Right, so let's add now a preview button right next to the save, so that when you click on preview, all the form stuff hides away, and you're only left with the preview of content. Right, so you would just see new widget 2, 3, 4 and new widget 1, 2, 3. Everything else would go away, so that it gives you kind of like a preview of what this would actually look like when it's deployed, right, for an end user. So to do that, we're going to right next to the save button, we're going to add a preview button right there. So let's go. Where is that? I think that's in the widget list. So let's take a look at the widget list, and we have somewhere the button right here. Right, here's our save button. So right next to it, let's create another object, call it preview, and this will be called preview. So now that we have a preview button, somewhere we need to remember that we are previewing, right? And the place to do that is in the reducer, right, in the store. So what we're going to do is that we're gonna need this preview that's going to be passed to us through the properties. So somebody's going to pass that to us. And let's see, and who does that? Well, if we look at the mapper, notice that the mapper, right, has all these buttons, all these functions mapped. So we can just add it here, preview. If we click on that, we're going to dispatch to the reducer that the state should remember that we're in preview mode. Okay, so this would be maybe preview. We'll pass in dispatch, and this would be in the action, probably. As part of the actions. So these are all the actions. So I think we should change this to be star as actions. And we don't actually need that. So now we can use actions as the namespace for all actions right here, right? So this would be actions dot, right? And preview doesn't exist, so let's implement that next. So right next to save, we're save. Save. Oh, here's save. Right next to save, we'll dispatch for the preview. We'll dispatch preview here. Preview. Right, and we'll declare that in the constants. Oops. So this will be preview. Okay, so the reducer needs to listen for that incoming action. So if it's preview, then we're going to save on the state. What we're going to do is that we're going to clone the entire state, and we're just going to change the preview on this. Right. So we're going to say we might want to have an initial state saying that the preview is false. Yes, as an initial state. And what this will do is that let's create a new state. We'll say let's create a local new state, and we'll say new state is just going to be the clone of the previous state. And we're only going to change one field. We're going to say that the new state dot preview is the toggle. Right, it's whatever the new state preview was before, the inverse. Okay, it's the not of whatever it was. If it was false, it becomes true. If it's true, it becomes false. So we have the new state, which we're just going to return the new state. So we're just going to return new state, and that's it, right? Basically, this state needs to be passed on to everyone else, right, so that they can hide all their forms, right, and just leave the preview there, right? So let's see. At least we'll need it at the widget list level. So we have widgets there. We'll probably need also the preview. State that preview. Okay, so that here in the widget list we're going to have the properties, right? We're going to have properties of that preview, Maybe, let's see, we can, depending on the preview, maybe we can hide the save button, right, if we're previewing, right? So let's, we can say, if this will be hidden if we are in preview mode, right? And it will show if we're not in preview mode, right? So hidden if this dot props dot preview, right? So if it's in preview mode, it'll hide. Let's see. Oops. Preview is not defined in reducers. Did we just declare it? I thought we declared it. Preview. Oh, okay, got it. Yes. See? See, we need an IDE that kind of cleans up after me, right? It says it understands what I meant, right? We're not far off from that. So we click on preview. It's not working. What? Console. What are you complaining? Invalid. Hidden. Button tag. Hidden's not there? Okay. Can I print it? Oh, wait a minute. We have two properties that are called preview. Oh, okay, this is the function. This is the function, and this is the property. So I'm kind of like overriding myself on this, right? Okay, so we'll call this maybe preview mode. And the state will be right here. So still not working. Preview mode, is this being mapped? It is being mapped now. Am I even getting there? Let's see. Let's see if I'm even getting there. Let's take a look at the preview. So I'm here. Right. So if I click on preview, yes, I am there. So the new state preview is equal to new state. No, that's wrong, right? Let's see, reducer. So this is the original state. Right, the original state. So toggle the original state, not what I had. Still, let's see. So if I click on preview, I am there. The original preview is undefined. What do you mean it's undefined? It's false, right? Preview state. Why is it false? Let me see. State. I only have widgets. That's interesting. Why would that be? Oh, you know what? I think it's probably because when we load the widgets, when we load all the widgets, right? Where are the? Okay, so find all widgets. Notice that I'm only putting the widgets in the state. See that? So anything that was there, like for instance the preview, it's gone now, right? I only put the list of the widgets in there. See that? Right. So here too, I should do this, right? I should say new state equal. I'm going to clone it. So object dot assign. So this is the state, the original state, and I'm going to return. I'm going to set new state dot widgets equal to action dot widgets. I'm probably going to need to do that in several places, right? So this is going to return new state. Oh yeah, we could have done that. Yes. No, only for arrays. Yeah, only for arrays. Yeah. Oh, you meant. I don't know if they had like some add-on or something that I think it just works on arrays. Maybe they also work for objects. Wait a minute. So let's see if we let's put a breakpoint there. Preview and previous. Okay, so now it has a value. and new state. So now preview is, preview. Cannot read property preview. Why not? Equal, is that not right? Is that? Oh, is that wrong? Do I have my syntax wrong? Oh, okay. So the other one was, okay, sorry, like that, right? So preview is false. Preview, huh? State.preview is false. So preview undefined. Oh, so this is not working. This object assign is not working. Why are you not worky? Object assign does not work. Undefined. Object dot assign. All right, so I'm not going to debug it now. So I'm just going to say the widgets is whatever I had as state dot widgets. I'm going to leave that, and I'm just going to set the preview to be whatever the state dot preview was negated. Let's see. Refresh preview. So there it is. Okay, so that works, right? Notice that if I toggle it, notice that the save button appears and disappears, right? So we can use that value for the state, right, and just feed it to everyone else, right? To all the widgets, say, hey widgets, we're in preview mode, right? Hide all the stuff that we don't want, okay? So for instance, in the widget list, we can pass the preview as an argument, right? We can say that this is equal to preview mode. Where's preview mode? There it is, preview mode. Okay, and then now each one of the widgets can then interpret that any way they want. Okay, so for instance, here, notice that it's being passed as an argument, right, as an attribute preview. And so it's going to be passed here as a property. And what we could do here is then hide everything else, right, and just leave the preview. So here's our preview. So everything before this we want to hide. So perhaps we can put this whole thing inside of a div. Right, we can put this whole thing inside of a div and just hide the whole thing. Or we can say hidden, and we want to hide it if preview is true. Right, preview should be true or false, right? So let's see if that works. So we say preview. Are we? Probably we need to map that. No. Probably need to map that. Okay, so we never mapped those properties. Right, we never mapped those properties. Although, aren't we passing that as an attribute? Preview. Are we not passing that as an attribute? Actually, let's create a mapper here. We'll say const. It'll be state to props mapper, and this is going to grab the state, and it's going to pass. It's going to pass a preview. It's going to map to the state.preview, right? I'm sorry? What are we passing from the database? But this is a preview in the state of the reducer, right? So that's not being saved in the database, right? The widget is. The widget information is being passed along. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we map it. That's still not worky. Oh, we never passed the mapper here. All right, there it is, right? So preview hides everything except perhaps the top level stuff here, right? The heading, where does that live? Why is that not being hidden? Where does that live? And okay, so it doesn't live here. Where does it live? Oh, in the widgets, right? The widget has all this stuff too that we want to hide too, right? We have the line item. Certainly, we don't want that. We don't want the select. We don't want the button, delete button. We only want to be left with this bottom half over here, right? So maybe we can put this whole thing in a div all the way up to here, right? And then this says, well, I'm going to hide it if I have preview, if I'm in the preview mode, and preview is going to be fed in as an attribute, and it's going to be fed in from a connector that we don't have. We don't have a mapper that maps that, right? So we can map that here. We don't have to create a function, right? If it's something as trivial as just one thing, right? We can just say preview maps to, well, at least we need the state being passed in. Could be inline, so this preview maps to state.preview. There it is, right? So we're hiding everything. Everything is gone. And it's only showing that part. Okay. All right. Let's take a look another thing here.